Hi, bud. We are on our way to Claremore, Oklahoma. So I volunteered to bring out some phones to a couple guys I work with in Claremore. We got some new phones in, and it's about like an hour ride. So I figured might as well see if my brother wants to go. I got my wife with me, and it should be a pretty good ride. So I think you guys might be able to tell we got a nice little new view going on. I got my new bars on, and I got some of these new mirrors on. I still have my old ones on, but that's because the plugs for that I got for these old mirrors showed up like, I don't know, 30 minutes before I left, and I didn't want to take the fairing apart again, so still got these old ones on. As you can see, I don't really have much view with them, but I ordered these new mirrors from JP Cycles. Like, I was just trying to find some, like, I like the tapered look that Harley has, so I was just trying to find some of those. And I didn't realize that they have like this concaved like view, like with my Harley with my Harley mirrors, it's like flat, which I'm used to. But with these new ones, I don't know. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I think it'll be all right. Worst comes to worst, I'll just keep those and sell them. I actually haven't been out this way in quite a while, so I'm editing a video right now that you guys are gonna watch, and it's gonna be you'll see it before this, but I ended up tearing my fairing down on last Sunday. So today's Saturday, so last Sunday I tore it down. It took me quite a while because it's my first time taking it down this far, and also like making sure I know what I'm taking apart and know where it goes. And so I took it down. Took me a few hours, and then on Monday I got my bars in, and so my brother came over and helped me put it together. And I didn't really record much of putting it together because we were, I don't know, we were just trying to get it done. I was excited, so I didn't put it together, or I didn't film it while we were putting it together. But we ran into an issue with the bushing. When you do taller handlebars, you want to put newer bushings in, like a harder polyurethane. I mean, I guess it's a preference, but like there's different types that you can do. But anyway, so I thought we ran into an issue. When you take the bars off a street glide, you have the ability to like just lift up this part. You lift it up and then you lean it, and so it's kind of just hanging there, and it prevents you from having to unhook a few cables. Well, in doing that, it was kind of making it difficult to turn the forks left and right all the way. And I thought I had the forks turned all the way to the right because I was trying to get the left bushing out, and I did not. And I thought, hey, maybe you needed a special tool to get out, because with these bushings, there's a screw that goes through the bottom that you tighten into the fork or the handlebar clamps. And it's like, well, maybe you need like a special tool for it, kind of like what they make for the rear axle nut or something. But anyway, so I went ahead and just put it all back together. I was like, well, I'll research it. I wanted to ride with them, and we'll I'll research it. Well, the next morning at like 6 a.m. I woke up and I thought, oh, you just didn't turn the forks all the way. So I went out to the garage at 6 a.m. and realized, oh, I just didn't have the forks turned all the way. So at lunchtime that day, I was trying to see if I could like take everything apart, or like take this cover off, and if I could take that cover off, see if I could get to the bushings. And you can technically, but it was way too difficult. So Monday we got the bars back on. On Tuesday I realized that I could take the bushings off, and then on Wednesday, like, I got the bushings in, got it put back together. On Wednesday I was like, I know I have like a few cables that need cleaned up. Like, you'll see in the video, like, I have a few cables I need cleaned up. There's just quite a few things I needed to do. And so on Wednesday I took it completely apart, took the fairing completely off, rerouted my brake cable under my tank so that I'd have a little bit more room over here. And then, I mean, I think it's in a video. But anyway, so I had the tank off, I had the fairing off, I had the seat, bags. I mean, I just tore it completely down. I was basically kind of like cleaning, making sure everything looked good. Long story short, I got it all put back together. It only took me 3 hours to do that. So it took a little close to 3 hours to tear everything down, making sure I bagged up where the bolts go and wrote down. I was recording. And then by Wednesday, I was able to have it tore down, everything cleaned up cable-wise, put back together, everything tore down specifically what it's supposed to be in about 3 hours. So it was quite the week, but I'm glad I did it. My bike's super, super messy. It's like super messy, or super dirty, but we've had rain the past couple days, so I didn't want to get out to wash. And yeah. I also, like, when I had everything tore down, I cleaned my air intake. I was hoping that was the case of why I'm getting really bad gas mileage. I don't think it is the case, because I'm still getting really bad gas mileage. I don't know, I might have to take it in to be looked at for this one, because on this tank, I had a full tank of gas. Let's see, it's 218. So I've only got 33 miles, and it's already down to it's already down to 3/4 of a tank. So it's kind of frustrating. So we're about to pull into Nowata, Oklahoma. So in Oklahoma, for all you people that don't know, I should have been paying attention to speed limit. But for all you people that don't know, we have a Nowata, Oklahoma, and we have a Stillwater, Oklahoma. Stillwater and Nowata, Oklahoma. Right by the golf course. You guys' golf cart is moving on its own. It's getting away. I played a show in this town once, and this town's really small. I guess we're kind of going around it, but it's really small. But I played a show in this town. It was actually a really fun town. I was also like really drunk, so that kind of helped out. I'm pretty happy with these mirrors. I got the short stem mirrors. It's definitely going to take a little bit getting used to, but I actually really like them. I also got some new grips on. I went with the Arlen Ness grips. Like, these bars are kind of like old school, you know. They're not like seems like a lot of people have like the straight shot, just the square, which are cool. I definitely like them. And if I had a little bit more cash, I would have probably got some initially, and then I got these, and I'm really happy with them. They have kind of a little old school look, so I went with some straight grips, old school looking. They're a little bit skinnier than the Kurakin ones that I had, so it definitely is taking some getting used to, but so far so good. Really happy with the bars, actually. I love working on bikes. Like, my brother and I were talking about how it'd be really cool to be really badass to open up like a little aftermarket bike shop in our hometown. We have two motorcycle dealerships, kind of. Like, one is technically a Harley store. It's technically not. Like, they're I can't remember the name, but they sell Harley stuff. But like, if you need a part, like when I thought I was putting my bushings on it, I thought it went up, and so I reached out to them. I called them just to see if they had any bushings that would fit my bike, and they didn't have any. And I was like, man, I feel like bushings are generally pretty like generic, but they didn't have any. So I was like, it's all good. I ordered from JP Cycles. They're based out of, the store that shipped me mine came from Fort Worth, and so I got it in 2 days. But I realized I didn't mess the bushings up and was able to put them on. But then, so I had that issue, and then I called asking if they had like any aftermarket, or if they had any like mirror plug that I could put for these old mirrors, and they didn't have anything. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. When I was working on my tires, I called them and I said, hey, do you guys, I know it requires like a special tool. Do you guys have one that you're selling, or do you have like anything? They said, no, we don't carry tools. So it's like, oh, okay, that sucks. I mean, it's just like anytime you need anything from the store, they just have to order it, so you're better off just ordering and have it delivered to your house. So, and then the other motorcycle shop is like a Honda shop or something, but it's like four-wheelers, dirt bikes, and stuff like that. It's a real cool store. It sells a little bit, some helmets and stuff. It's a cool store, but it's like, man, if we could get like, my brother's a welder. If we could get him welding some like fenders together, some aftermarket stuff, or even making our own pipes eventually or something, like, it'd just be pretty badass to have like an aftermarket place in town that we can work on bikes. We could provide like aftermarket parts. I don't know, like, I definitely love what I do right now, for sure. I for sure enjoy it. I'm really thankful to have the job. I've worked my way up. Like, I won't tell you specifically what I do, but like, I started out at 18. I was delivering mail as a temp. Like, I got hired on as a temp, and I got hired on as a temp, delivered mail, and then just slowly got hired on full time doing another position, and then I just kind of worked my way up to where I'm at now, and really thankful for that opportunity. I didn't go to college. I went to like a personal training school in Orlando, but I didn't go to college, and so my knowledge is just like what I've learned through the industry that I work at, and being that I live in such a small town, like, I don't know if I want to tell you all where I specifically work at, but just real thankful to be where I'm at. So opening up the store is kind of like a dream that we can, I don't know, maybe do one day. If I could get to where like I could work on bikes, and like, especially like doing it with my brother. We've been real close. We got really close after he moved out too. That's when we became like actual brothers. Before then, we fought, like physically fought all the time. But it's brothers. What can you do? Anyway, it'd be pretty badass to open up a shop or something with him, and it's kind of the American dream to have your own business, I think. All right, we are on our way back. Stopped into Claremore. Had to drop off those supplies. Benefit of having a bag, having a bagger. I was able to fit a bunch of stuff in there for them. So we were gonna go down to another little town, but my brother said he'd roll back with us if we were heading back. So we're just gonna cruise back. I think we're gonna try to take a different little. We're taking the majority route, but we're gonna try to back road it. We're gonna go back by the lake, and we're gonna kind of look at it. But if anything interesting happens, I'll keep you guys posted.
Change, it's my home, not this place. I chose you, not this pain. It's not me, but I still love you. It's hard not to change. It's my home, not this place. I chose you, not this pain. It's not me, but I still love you. I chose you, not this pain. It's not me, but I still love you. It's hard not to change. It's my home, not this place. I chose you, not this pain. It's not me, but I still love you. 'Cause I can't see you leave. It was never okay.
Yeah, let's do that. That was a good call. You want to get... right here?
Seen that historical marker sign out that way. You might want to take.
Oh.
in front of it.